Right. So people, today we'll learn about how to create dashboards. So yesterday we just had a glance about the objects of the dashboards and we saw how actually we can take the images and things like that. So today I'll just talk about how actually you can create the dashboard and how actually you can post that or say you can put that into story and then publish it. Okay, so that will be end of the projects wherein you can send that to clients. But for that we need to have server, which I don't have the server, so you can utilize the public so we can send it online as well. Okay, right. So let me just import the data. All right. Now, if you go to this dashboard, yesterday we saw about the layouts and things like that, right? Now, if you want to create a dashboard, first thing is I need to have all the reports ready. Then only I can create a dashboard. Now, here we were talking about the layouts. We're talking about all these, device preview and things like that. So here, suppose if you think that I want to create one report, so what I'll do, I'll go here. Let me set the size. So you can go, you can set the size according to your projects. Usually, let's see, you go here, we'll have a fixed size. So that we'll have some fixed size here. Custom, let's take, so, okay, we'll take this size only. Usually the PowerPoint size, whatever is that is the slide what you actually give, right? You can take that, or you can also go and check, see this one, full screen. This also is fine. So whichever you feel comfortable and say whichever you think that is right, you can select. Let me just select this and see. Okay, I think this should be good. So let's take this one. So any size want you can pick it, right? Okay. Now my layout has been set. The size has been set. Now I need to have the image here also. We need to have one say the layout of the project. Okay. So what I'll do, see there are various different ways. Some people what they do is they'll create all the placeholders and then they'll drag and drop. Usually what I do is I'll just take the image so that we'll have a very nice background. The project also looks good. So for that we can go for image. But suppose if you think I want to have a layout placeholders, there are various different ways. I'll just show you that way also. So if you feel that you are comfortable with that, you can go ahead with that. Otherwise, usually what I do is I take one image and I'll create the project. Usually I was talking about this horizontal container, vertical container. So what I'll do, I'll go here, I'll just take one horizontal container. Okay. Let's take it as a floating, just keep it like this. Okay, like this. Now, if you want the exact measurement, so you can go here and you can use this as well. See, here it says 1012.678. So what was that layout we took? The layout 1024.768, correct? So I'll go here 1024.768. So this will be 768 and this is 1024. The exact measurement if you want. I'll just place it here like this. Okay, this is one way I'm telling. But this is slightly complex actually because you should keep track of all the layers. Okay, I'll show you. See, once I create this, can you see that all the hierarchies will come here? I can rename this. I'll say main dashboard. Okay. Now inside this, I can keep adding all the layers. How I want the layout. For example, if you want a layout like this on top, I want something. So what I'll do, I'll go back to the dashboard. I will take some blank. Now let's go to this style. I'll take some blank, placeholders like this objects. Let me take one more and I'll put it here. Can you see this? I'm getting this space. So I will adjust this like this. Okay. We can keep adding all these layouts here. Say, I want to add one more. I can make something else. Right. Now, if you think I want to add some more reports here, let me just take this. I'll put it. Okay. vertical. Okay. So I can keep adjusting like this. So here you can see that the layers will keep getting added. So this is one way. So whatever layers you want, you can keep adding it. But I find this is little complex. So what I usually do is I take one image, will start adjusting all the layouts. Okay. But again, there are some people who actually go here, they'll keep adding all this thing. For example, they'll go and they'll create some reports and we keep trying and dropping here. That is left to you. Otherwise, I feel floating and the image is the best way. So what I'll do, I'll just delete this and I'll create one new dashboard. Depending on whatever layouts we have, then we'll try to create the reports. Okay. Now I'll go here, same thing. We'll just quickly say fixed size and I'll take this 1024, whatever. Now I will take this image. Okay. I'll keep it as tiled so that it'll take the entire layout, whatever. Okay. Now it'll ask for the image, say insert image. I'll say choose. Here already I have created one background image. Suppose if you think that you are finding it difficult or you want to create a new one, I told you can go for Canva and you can do it, right? So there is Canva, so you can use that. Let me just go here. I have done some and layouts. Okay, there are some layouts here. So okay, let's take this one. Okay, there are many reports here. We'll just take this. I'll say open. Okay, again fit and center to the image. We learned about this yesterday. I'll go here, I'll say apply and see. Getting this. See, I got this particular dashboard. Now here you can have the title also. We have some space here, so we can have the title here. Okay. Now I want to get all the reports here. So whatever reports I want, I'll go to my the sheets and I'll create one by one and I'll take. The first thing what I'll do is let me take some cards here. You know what is cards? Cards are nothing but the summarized values, right? So first we'll say total sales. Let's go here. And what I'll do, I'll take the sales and I'll put it here. Let me put that in text. Sorry. I'll put it here. Okay. This is the total sales, right? Now I want to take this here in this particular dashboard. Let me format it so that it looks neat. How to format it? Let's go here. See, here I have this sum of sales. Let me just click here. It'll take me this format label. Then what I'll do, I will try to increase this, let's say 22, and we'll change the font style. Bold. Okay. And if you think I want to add some text, you can go here. You can add the text also here. Manually also you can put say total sales. You want to change something, let's select here. Let's change the color. Let's say I want to make it as, say, make it as white color. This let it be black. If you want, you can still change that later, no problem. Okay. I'll say, okay, you can see that I'm getting this total sales and this is white color, so it's not visible here. Let me go to this dashboard and we have the sheet one. Let me just say total sales. Let's rename it so that it will be easy for me to understand. Let's go here to this dashboard. I'll drag it and I'll drop it, but make sure that it is floating. Let me drag and drop. Just right click and I'll say hide title. I don't want the title. This is not visible, so we'll make it transparent. Okay. How to make it transparent? Let's again go here and check if we can make it transparent. Right click, format. No. Okay. Let's see. See, I made it none. Still, if you want, you can go here. Sum of sales. Worksheet none, total none. Let's make it everywhere none. I'm just making it none so that will not have any color. So let's go and check. See, okay. Select if you want to make it center. So we can go here, total sales. Let me select this. It's already in center. Okay. Right. So we'll just try to reduce it and I'll keep it here like this. See, still we can see some colors there. So we can go, you just see how we can format. Just go here. I think we can format it again. Okay, anyways, I'll not waste much time here. See, we get this card. Okay, now I got total sales. Now suppose if you want to create total profit, then more other things. So what I'll do, let me keep it here like this. Now here, just right click and say duplicate so that I'll get one more sheet. So this I'll say total profit. Okay. So here let's select and I will try to remove this sales. Let's take profit. Format is gone. Let me just see. Let's take this profit and just put above that. Okay. Now we have the profit. I will say format here. Say total. We can also give, okay, something like this, the sheet name, whatever is that also we can give here. And this one, let me see. But we can make it dynamic actually. Okay, leave it. Line. Okay. Right. Now let me go back and we'll take this. Right click, hide title, and we'll reduce this. See, total profit. Simple. Next, suppose if you think you want to have more cards like this and more summarized values, let's go here. So we'll see if we have anything else. We'll try to just count something. Say count D. Okay. Order ID. Total orders. Understood. So I've taken unique orders. So let's make that also. Right click and say duplicate total orders. And then let's take this and I'll put it on this. Now let's go here, right click, so format, and say total. Okay. Same thing. I'll just say total customer also. I'll just finish that also. Total customers. Here I will select calculated field. We'll say total customers. And here I'll say count D. Count D is what? Count distinct. Okay. A customer ID. Not the customer name, take customer ID. So this we have done, right? This all these calculations we have done, right? So you can take this and I'll put it here. Okay. And we'll say customer, total customers. Say done. All right. So now I'll go to my dashboard. So we have taken total sales, total profit. So we have this total orders. This also will keep it here. Right click. I'll hide this title and then say customers. Format. Let me just see. We can format this. Send. I think we'll have to go here and just change this. Let me reduce some font size. Make it as 18. Okay. Can still do, but I don't know why it's not coming in center. Okay. Right. We can do the same thing for all. Let me just select this. Okay. Let's do this quickly for all of them. Okay. See, that is. So likewise, you have to just plan and then we can create on this. Suppose if you think that we need, if there are anything else, so we can create this. Because the layout, I just took this. Depending on the layout, we can create or I have some reports. Based on reports, I have to create the layout. Now I have the layout, I'm just trying to fill that. All right. So now here, I want to fill this. I want to create some reports here. So what I'll do, I'll go here and see what all I can get. See how many are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. So what we'll do first, the simple thing is we'll take the region report. Region. Let's take region and then I'll take the sales. Okay, the column chart. If you think you want to do some changes here, you can do it. Otherwise, I'll just go and I'll take this. Say if you want to remove the grid lines or whatever, if you think that you want to do. Now, I'm removing this. Right. So let me go to this dashboard and I have this region. Just drag it and I'll keep it. Okay. Now I don't want this, say right click, hide title. So you can plan accordingly. Now let's say I want some formatting to be done. Right click and say format. And let's see. Fill color, worksheet, sheet. I'll say no. See, transparent. I can see that it's transparent now, right? The same thing we can do for all the other things. First, we'll have to plan what all reports you have to do. Okay. Now let's say I have taken this region. Let me take this category. Let's go here. I will just duplicate this and then I'll just try to take category and I'll replace this. Okay. And this category. So here I'll say category. Right. So if you think I want to change this to some other chart, let's see. I'll change this to pie chart and see. Right. Let's say we'll go here and then we'll say family. Here the formatting you should be very careful actually. Instead of this pie chart, let me take column chart only. I think that should be good. I think this should be good. Keep this only. Okay. So now I have this category and things like that. So what I'll do, I'll go here, I'll create one state chart. Let's take a map. Let's go here. We'll say, let's take this map. So you'll have to plan accordingly. Just check what all charts I have to create. So you can create accordingly. Okay. So now this chart, let's say map. Okay. Let's go to dashboard. I will just drag this and I'll keep it here. Right click, right title. If you think I want to add some, sales or something, so here everything is showing here. So what I'll do, I'll go to this map, take the sales value, put it in size. Okay. If you go back to the dashboard, you can see that I'm getting this, right? Okay. And if you think you want to make it transparent, right click, format, and here we say sheet. Where is that colors? Sheet. It's a map. Okay. Now I'll do one thing. Let me just delete this. We'll try to add filters. That is the drop downs. So now if you want to add filters, please add that before only so that we can have that filters there. The filter, I'll say by region. Let's go here and say by region. Okay, select all. Say okay. Select all. And I'll say show filter. Here I have the filters. Now let me drag this and I'll put it here. I think I should have changed this to drop down here only. Let's say drop down. The problem here is, see, here this will not change. It is a problem. So whenever you're actually trying to have the object, make sure that you do that in the beginning only. So that let's go here. It's changed. Now let me drag it and I'll keep it here like this. Can you see this now? You can take it and keep it anywhere here like this. Apply this to this. Now you see, select, getting applied to all of them. Okay. So you don't have to bother. You can just create one filter and you can apply that to all the other reports. You can see that all are getting. Okay. All right. Next, let's say we'll create some more reports. Let's go to sheet. At this time, let me create segment, say ship mode, sales. Let's try to take some other chart. Let's say we'll take, okay, we'll take this chart and see. Dashboard. Where's that chart? We didn't rename this. Let's rename this and we'll say ship mode. Okay. All right. So let me scroll down, drag it, and we'll drop. Take subcategory and see. Still taking that much only. Okay. Format, fill color, none. Okay. Let me just change this. So it's getting changed here. Okay. So here I don't want this legend. If you want, you can keep the legend. I'll just remove the legend. Let me just see. I'll just keep it here. Okay. So you can keep the legends if you want to. Otherwise, you can remove that. Okay. So likewise, you can keep filling it. Suppose if you think that, let me just try to fill two more charts quickly. So we'll go here and see what else we can do. We have segment. Let's take one chart for segment also. And then we'll take sales. Or we'll do one thing. We'll take one line chart. We're not taking one line chart. Let's work on this. Detail. Okay. Let's have one chart like this also. I'm just trying to have some charts. So here I'll say segment. Okay. Let's go to dashboard and we'll take this one chart also. Right click, hide title. Reduce this. I don't want this. Remove. See, we're just trying to fill. Okay. Now there is one more left. So we'll take one line chart because we've not taken any line chart. Let's say we'll take this order date and then I'll take this sales. Let's take segment for the colors and we'll take this year. Years. Select all. Okay. But here what we'll do, we'll take only month. Okay. Chart. This one will say show filter. So now we'll make it as drop down. Okay. Now I have the drop down here. See. Okay. Now this one we'll call it as line chart. Let me go back to my dashboard. I will say line, take it and I'll keep it here like this. Okay. Right click, hide title. Then here we'll say click format, fill color. No. Okay. So here I have a legend I don't want. I have this drop down. I will take this and I'll keep it here. This one will keep it here. And this drop down will keep it here. And then here I'll say apply this to course. See now. I'll say all. And let's say all here. Okay. Now I have all the values here. If you think you want to fill this also, just see what values you can add. Okay. And suppose if you think I want to have a title here, let's go here. We have this text, drag and drop. And here I'll say sales dashboard 324. Okay. Select, then bold, make it 26. change the font size. I mean, font size and font style also, so whichever style you want. You can also say okay. See, that's how simple it is. Suppose if you go with that layout, it will take a lot of time because you have to go and prepare all the layouts. Some people actually use that because that is easy when you drag and drop. It will fit. But here you have to go and do all this manually. So these two things we just try to take care. Suppose if you think that you want to have something here, you can take care of it. Understood how we can actually create the dashboard? Very simple. Okay. Now if you go here and see this full screen, see, you'll have the dashboard like this. You want that website like what we did? You can do that also. Suppose if you think that, I want a website, so I don't want this. Let me take this and I'll keep it here. You can do something like this. I want the web page here. So what I'll do? I'll go here, I'll take the web page. Drag and drop. It is C. I missed something, right?
Spelling mistake.
I know.
It does.
I is missing. Okay. See. So suppose if you think that you are linking it, yesterday we saw this, right? So linking about this thing. So you can go here, you can link that so that this will get changed. Okay. So likewise, you can actually do. Okay. Now, assuming that my entire dashboard is done, so likewise, you can actually have more dashboards. Okay. And if you think, keep it here. And if you think you have more dashboards, if you want to link to that, we have this navigation. So yesterday I showed you, right? Just drag and drop it here. It lasts for navigation. So I'll go here, say edit button. So you can give where actually it has to go and link. Now usually I have this dashboard. If I have more dashboard, you can give the link. You can go and connect with all the other dashboards. Okay. Let's delete this. If you want navigation, you can have the buttons. Okay, go navigation and select the rest. Today we did that navigation, right? So like this. Now, how to take this to my, let me say dashboard one. Okay. I want to take this to the story. Now let's go to the story. Story. Story is nothing but the collection of your dashboard and the reports what you have. You can create a story and then we can publish it. If you see here, once I create this, I can actually publish this. Okay. So I can send this to the server, but I don't have the server. So what I do is I just show you how actually you can create the dashboards, how you can actually use all the other reports in the same storyboard. I have the dashboard here. You can just drag it and drop it here. See? Okay. Now we just drag and drop this particular dashboard what I've created. Suppose you think that I want to have more other reports. Okay. Suppose if you have more dashboards, it is fine. But since I don't have the dashboards, so what I'll do is I'll just take this report itself and I'll just drag and drop your links. Okay. Now you can name it. Let's say dashboard Then we say region report, and then say map, then let's say ship. This is subcategory. Okay, you can see that I have some buttons here. Let me go here to you see dashboard report. Like this. Suppose if you have more dashboards, only dashboards are shown. So I'll go here. So here also we can just and go to region report, then map category. So you can navigate like this. I have this story. Suppose if you think that I don't want this, the hide title. See, these are the client will actually. Story we don't have much things. Here, suppose I don't want this buttons. I can go to this layout, say I want numbers. I want dots. You would have seen in some website, you know, you'll have the dots, right? Say arrows if you want. Likewise, we can actually change this. Okay. Okay. So likewise, you can actually create the dashboard. So for that, you have to practice a lot on the reports. If you know how to create reports, these are all just arrangements. That's all. You just have to go and arrange. Then you can, create the dashboard. So how need it look. So try to create the background image. That is more than enough for you. You don't have to bother about preparing all the placeholders and all. Directly you can do something. Okay. So main thing is about all these reports what you're actually doing. Okay, so this is how actually you can use this Tableau. So you can save this, you can publish this. And for all this publishing and all, your manager, your admin will be there. So he will help you because I don't have the server here. I cannot go and I can, publish this. The still here is what you will do. So after that, your admin will get. So giving permission, who has to be sent, the link, all this, those people are to talk to. Okay, right. So try to work on some of the projects. Want let you know I can give the data set or you get the data set. Go to ChatGPT to ask that itself will give you a nice data set, whichever the data set you want. You don't have to go and ask anyone. So you will get or you ask ChatGPT that I need that so and so data. Give me the link. That will give the link also. Okay, try to get the data. Try to work on your own process. I think in one of the classes, in Power BI classes, I have mentioned how actually you can do the chat GPT prompt. It will give me all the details. Suppose if you don't, not attend also, go to chat GPT, take the data, just dump in chat GPT and tell it. This is what the analysis I'm planning to do. Please suggest. That will suggest. Okay. All right. So this is the Tableau class. And all the classes, whatever we have done, just go through once. Okay. If possible, I'll try to send you some more visualizations and things like that. And practice as much as possible. Data set, if you think you need, I can send you, I have some. But again, if you think you want to work on your own, background, whatever you have the domain knowledge, you can go and search. If you go to this GitHub, Caddy, you will get a hell lot of data sets. Okay. Right. So I'll stop here. That's not required now. It's not. That is when you have the complex calculations. I have the notes and give you, but that is always not required. All right, people. Any questions, Sharvin, Shant, Kumar, Adil Pasha, Sitraju, Tej?
No, sir. No question.
But you'll have to work. Okay. For seeing it looks very easy. You start working only in the pace. But the patience is very important. Okay. Same thing. Power BI also we do the same thing. Excel also we do same thing. Tableau also we do same thing. Only thing is the layouts how we create. That is very important. Again and again, I always tell, try to learn the background designing. For that, Canva is the best tool. If anybody still don't have the Canva, let me know and I'll give you. Because the Canva, they are changing the policies every now and then. So whatever I purchase that I can have for only 1 year. So till 1 year you can use it, no problem. Till then you will become an expert in designing and all. So if anybody still has not got the Canva, message me your email ID. I need your email ID. That will give Gmail ID, don't give your office ID. Otherwise, an office ID is gone. I cannot go and correct it. That's all. Okay. Right, people, take care. I'll send the video in the channel. Yesterday's and today's both the videos. Yesterday also I didn't put. So today and yesterday both videos I'll put. You can watch there. Okay. Right, people, take care, all of you. I'll see you guys in the next any of the sessions. I'm not sure what is your next class. You can speak to Suma. She will guide you. So you can speak to her and then you can have classes. Okay. Bye, people. Take care.
Bye, sir. Thank you.
Bye.